Ladies and gentlemen, the VTuber community is upset with Jacksfilm, and one thing in life you don't want to do is upset the anime profile pic VTuber community of the world because they are a bit toxic to say the least. Now, Jacksfilms did the unforeseeable evil of calling out a creator by the name of Filian. If you don't know, this is Filian. It is a very new channel, at least in my eyes. 2021 is this Filian account. Of course, don't harass them, don't go show any type of negativity or anything. I'm just giving you guys the news, right? So they're a VTuber with this little anime girl with purple eyes, and they make these videos like I built an AI version of myself. VTubers confess their darkest secrets. Video doesn't end until I become 1% Pickle, right? So it's like a mix of stream highlights, reaction content, funny content, I guess. And this one video specifically,
Spider-Man.
Video doesn't end until I become 1% Pickle, Jacksfilms decided to watch and react to and give feedback on. And of course, in this video, she just watches different clips and like very, very tiny right here is like the credits to the clip, I guess, or like who suggested she watch the video. And she just kind of does this, right? She just watches other people's content, gets 64K, you know, that's like an easy $100, $200 for just, you know, slapping her VTuber model in the corner of other people's videos and be like, so funny, right? And so in this video, is this a VTuber stealing content? Jacksfilms decided to cover them, you know, almost as if they are the, you know, Sniper Wolf, the SS Sniper Wolf of VTubing. And of course, he starts it off with his typical bingo, talking to his chat, introducing the cast and crew of this video.
We're cleaning up YouTube, one bad reactor at a time. Narzul, 4 numbers, sent this little tip. While it's not in video format, the VTuber Filian is stealing people's memes off of Reddit and posting it on her YouTube community page every day with captions like lol and yeah, just to drive the algorithm to her channel.
That's a good point. We can go to Filian's channel, go to community, you can see she does that. Yeah, she literally just posts memes. Nice. LOL. LOL. Nice math. This hilarious. Yeah. Lol. Now this is actually genius because if somebody watches, like, you know, they're just scrolling through YouTube and they happen to see, you know, one of these persons post, they'll be like, who the heck is this? They're going to click on Filian, they're going to be brought to the channel, and boom, they now have a potentially new subscriber. 100 people click and 10 of them subscribe. There you go. It's like a, you know, a 10% growth in subscribers just for doing that. And as you can tell, they already have 2.89 million subscribers. Their videos get pretty good views, 100K, 100K, 300K, 89K. Their shorts get amazing views, 600K, 238K, 299K, 1 million views, right? So they're doing relatively well, which is why people like Jacksfilms do what they do.
This is video doesn't end until I become 1% Pickle. This is a recent upload as of 6 days ago. Discord, their socials, editor socials. Wait a minute. I'm seeing links to everything but the original video.
Well, that's why, because the video has 500 different clips. Anywhere I skip into the video, there's a different meme, right? That obviously this person didn't make. Now, it's interesting because, of course, these are just clips, and people on Twitter will try to defend this person and be like, what do you want him to do? Link every meme, credit every meme of all time? No, you don't have to, but then expect criticism. If you're going to post this kind of lazy slop content, people are allowed to call it lazy slop. I mean, people call me Slop God. People call More Pegasus slop, Quintheo slop, anyone that covers commentary, Turkey Tom, you know, people call everyone slop. So if we can call that slop, I think this is more than dignitary enough to call slop and just low effort, low tier garbage. Literally just record your VOD of Twitch and then upload it to YouTube for money of content you didn't make. It's slop. And now here's an example of the VTuber comparison of SS Sniper Wolf by the horrific reaction, if, you know, forced laughs and, you know, repeating what we literally just watched with no effort applies as content. This is what we're getting from Filian here.
Stop touching my balls! I can't, Mr. White. It feels good.
Okay.
A waffle iron? Chat, what are they making?
Jesus.
See, that's the low effort content is a clip pops up and someone who just literally asks questions before we're about to see it. Like, if you're going to react, just react. We don't need your questions. We don't need your little lore of what you're about to say, your corny little jokes and whatnot. So she's going to look at this like, oh my God, that's a waffle maker. That's crazy, chat. Chat, this is crazy. Right, chat? It's so stupid.
Come on, Filian, you gotta say something. You gotta add something. You can't just, these are funny memes. These are funny little videos and bits, but you can't just laugh and move on. You sound like a disappointed father. I feel like a disappointed.
And it really does give vibes back to back when people like Jinx and Blasphemous HD and all these other reaction channels where they would just play like a 50 funniest Family Guy moments and then just sit in the corner and then something funny would happen and they go you know what I mean? Like, they don't add anything. There's a nice way of making reaction content, and a lot of it comes down to like commentary and people who actually contribute something or know things about the information that they're watching. Regardless, this video by Jacksfilms would make a specific YouTuber very angry, and this video or this tweet hasn't really gone viral yet, but I've bookmarked it and wanted to take a look at it before it does, because this definitely does have rage bait material in it. This person named Pippa says Jacksfilms is a drama channel along the lines of Keemstar, but somehow creepier, which is an insane reach. An insane reach. Mind you, the only reason this person says that is because they made fun of their friend Filian, but this is just absolutely bananas. A drama channel along the lines of Keemstar, so just making videos, you know, criticizing react content or the lack of reaction content, lazy, low effort slop, sit in a corner and say, oh my God, chat, is this real? Oh, he punched that guy. Oh, so silly. What the heck, chat? Like and subscribe. You know, that kind of slop. That's all Jacksfilms really does, and criticizes things happening in the YouTube landscape and different creators and whatnot. So to compare him to Keemstar, someone who, you know, has a reputation of making horrible accusations and doing things and getting involved with people like Etika and certain people on these platforms, and, you know, lots of drama behind Keemstar. Right? This isn't a Keemstar hate video, but to compare him to Jacksfilms is just absolutely bananas, right? And now this person named Starry Prince Eloise, another VTuber, would say, surely this tweet has nothing to do with this video he just uploaded where he rightfully criticizes your friend Filian for lazy reaction content. And then they say, yes, with a Sniper Wolf gif. Now this other creator by the name of Red Noct would say, Pippa, I know you care for your friends, but you don't want to keep this stance. Filian deserves to be criticized. Jack does not. To which Pipkin would say, Jack is a grifter who exploits people's mental health vulnerabilities for his own financial gain, knowingly, but LARPs as a moral crusader fighting for the people. Roger Jack says, how did he do that? Also, how is he along the lines of Keemstar? I mean, Keemstar falsely accused people, has evidence of exploiting people. How is this creepier? This feels like an overreaction to criticism because the person being criticized is a close friend of yours. It is. Pipkin says, look up BetterHelp sponsorships. He's creepier, in my opinion, because he obsesses over Sniper Wolf, who, yes, was wrong to go to his house and dox him by posting videos about her constantly. That's what happens. You're a public figure. Public figures are allowed to mock each other, tease each other, make content about each other. Jacksfilms doesn't encourage people to harm Sniper Wolf or dox Sniper Wolf like she did to him. So that's like insane to even like make that reach, in my opinion. Roger says she literally stalked him and posted on her Insta with millions of followers his address and said something like, "Let's talk," while posting an image of his house that's effed. Yeah, it was like a picture of his house and it said, "Let's talk like adults," right? Stupid time of YouTube. How are you saying that's creepier than Keem's history? Yeah, just there's no better way I can say it. This Roger Jack person said that perfectly. Now, Filian ended up linking this video by this guy named Dr. Camille, a smaller channel named Jacksfilms Hypocrisy and BetterHelp Scandals. If we don't remember, BetterHelp is like this online therapy thing that used to sponsor a lot of big YouTubers, and a lot of it came out that they weren't like as open as they claim to be, and they didn't really hire like medical professionals and things like that. And overall, it just wasn't a good thing to be sponsored by. It wasn't a truly helpful, medical care thing for people who were, facing a lot of things. There's even a video right here on the side by Upper Echelon. The BetterHelp YouTube virus is back. So maybe go check that video, look into BetterHelp. That's not really what this video is about. Now, I ended up linking that video where even back as a year ago, Jacksfilms would talk about BetterHelp.
This video's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp. BetterHelp.
Defending creators' right by exposing a massive content thief is admirable for someone with your reach, but benefiting from your audience's mental health issues is that right? Especially when a few years.
Now, mind you, there was a time when BetterHelp was like seen as a good thing. People didn't really look into it that much and didn't expect much of it. It was simply like an online therapy type of thing. And a lot of creators took that. So I'm not going to like trash this Dr. Camille guy. I ended up looking into it. Apparently, Jacksfilms was signed to like a 6-year contract with BetterHelp. The only thing I could really find was this Reddit post, right? This Reddit post is called, "So Why Does Jacksfilms Still Take Sponsors from BetterHelp?" It says, "I mean, it used to be a massive controversy 5 years ago. There are better people to explain all the details, but essentially, BetterHelp takes no responsibility over the lack of professionalism or credentials of their therapists, maintains a business model with therapists that harms the quality of care, and has been responsible for breaches of confidential data. Jack already admitted that just taking a sponsor was a mistake and apologized for it on a podcast with Penguins, Moist Critical back when it started, saying he didn't know about these issues. So it's a bit bizarre that after apologizing years later, he still takes sponsorships from them. BetterHelp hasn't really changed as a service over time, to my understanding. It just took a break from advertising. And now, this person, Trumpet Go Do, says, I think he confirmed on stream that he's done taking sponsors from them. He just hasn't mentioned it formally yet. It was 5 months ago. And then Robo Tortoise says, correct, with a video that is now privated. So that's about all I can really work with. Now we have probably the dumbest stooge take of all time. This Harmony person says, infinitely worse and more insufferable. At least Keemstar is honest about being an asshole. Jacksfilms is such a fake and condescending loser who is obsessed with the perfect React content that will never be a thing. Once the genie is out of the bottle, you can't put it back. Now this person is just talking like, there's a time and a place where you're like, man, when have we given people enough free will, like enough internet time to just say and think whatever they want and be, tricked by the internet to think that what they're saying is actually correct, because they, with this whole perfect React content, I mean, I think Jacksfilms like idea of React content is fine. Like if you sit in the corner, you can give criticisms and discuss things that you're knowledgeable on and laugh at things. Him and Dark Viper share a very similar idea on what is like a good amount of React content, right? Just sitting in the corner and laughing and then say, next clip, haha, next clip, haha. That's trash. That's lazy slop. And I think this Harmony person knows that. They just want to be an insufferable loser, which is like insane because they accuse Jack of being all of this stuff. Literally just word salad, spouting nonsense. And I think we're going to wrap the video up there, my friends. The internet drama is funny. I like to cover it because it's funny. You can do nothing. You can't say anything anymore. You can't criticize people anymore because it's like so many creators have these large platforms and large audiences such as the VTuber community, and you're going to get yourself in some trouble just by giving honest criticism, and people are going to, you know, take things you've done without full context, and they're going to clip things and then make like stupid claims like this, say you're worse than Keemstar, you're worse than this person because you had an opinion about a friend of mine. And it's stupid, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. I hope you come on back for more. Peace out, my friends. Bye.